僕は誰だ。
失われた少年の記憶に隠された謎とは何か。壮大なスケールで繰り広げる推理アドベンチャー、ファミコン探偵クラブ消えた後継者。浮かんでは消えては浮かぶ恐怖の影。17の夏は恐ろしい。2枚で完結。
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my playthrough of Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir. So, and yes, I do own Emio, the Smiling Man. That's the first question everyone had when I put this to a poll to say, hey, what game should be my summer playthrough? And this was the surprising majority winner, which was crazy because the other games I thought had a pretty good chance, and I even put a tell me what you want to play, but most people chose this for the fact that, one, there's not many playthroughs of it, for the fact that it is pretty short. This is a remake of it's an NES game, isn't it? Yeah. And for the fact that it can lead up into Emio the Smiling Man, which everyone says is the most shocking thing Nintendo has ever done, which is exciting. And I've always wanted to get to it. I've always wanted to play these games because just the fact that there are official Nintendo like old school adventure games is super cool. And while I was going to play the Super Nintendo remakes of them, I thought, you know what, we have these remakes here, which will lead directly into Emio the Smiling Man. And so let's get going. I mostly know this franchise from almost having a character in Melee, which would have been amazing. I think we should have done that because that would have just changed the way the world has gone. 1988. Wow. Mages worked on this. Okay. Oh, this is a real adventure game then. All right. So these were done as a bundle pack between 1 and 2. Missing Heir is the first one. Begin investigation. It's a work of fiction. Any similarity to actual persons, locations, or groups is purely coincidental. Is this voiced? Wait, it can't be fully voiced. There's no way. It's also surprising that a first-party Nintendo game is not dubbed. I think they just know how niche it is, you know? We got some live 2D. This is the same way Skyrim starts. All I'm saying is they might have took inspiration. You never know. It's a solid start to a game. Because we literally are going to learn about the world with the character. Except we have Mr. Flat Top here to tell us. I'm curious about the voice cast too. Main character has a familiar sounding voice.
助けてくれた男性の部屋にいた。災難だったね。でも無事でよかったよ。
Amachi.
私はアマチと言うんだ。よろしく。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。助けてくださってありがとうございました。いいんだよ。当然のことをしたまでだ。私は一人暮らしだから気兼ねなく過ごしてくれ。
Sick. Feet up on the table. Cracking open a beer. Let's go.
僕はどこに倒れていたんですか？私がちょうどうなかみの崖のそばを通りかかったら、道端の草むらに君が倒れていた。
I just assumed we're in Tokyo, but we might not be.
どうも崖の上から下の草むらまで落ちたみたいだな。
Ooh. That's rough. I mean, at least there was into bushes, but...
反対側は海になっていて、
人もめったに通らないそうだから不幸中の幸いだったよ。
Well, then why were you
そう
there?
でしたか。本当にありがとうございます。
それよりも何か思い出せたかい？
いえ、何も。
そうか。何、焦ることはないよ。何かきっかけがあればすぐに思い出すさ。
I mean, I'm just shocked there's no... Well, see, I was going to say, I'm shocked there's like no phone to help identify yourself. But then I remembered, this is a 1988 game. The cell phones at the time would have been the big chonkers, you know?
ちなみにこの町は大里市というんだが、
Osato City,
どうだ
okay.
い？何か引っかかることはあるかい？
Is that like where in Tokyo you have the cities which are like part of the greater city, or is that a fully separate city? I don't know where that is.
いえ、
If that's
特に
real.
は。
You know what? I'm gonna Google that. Is that a real place? Let's open up on with my own little brick of knowledge here. Osato City. Osato is a town located in Miyagi Prefecture with a town of, estimated population of about 8,000 people. Oh, is a quiet rural town in Miyagi, rather than a standalone city. This might not be the real one then, because they said cities in particular. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we have look, talk, examine, or remember. What is remember?
何も思い出せない。
That's a very important button that I feel like I have to press often. So we can look at our own body. Okay, what's up?
事故の時のものかな。頭に怪我をしている。
おそらくそうだろう。もしかしたら頭を打ったショックで
I'm
記憶を失ったのかもしれない。
surprised your first thought wasn't to take him to a hospital. I mean, I guess there'd be the worry of money, but like I don't know. I feel like the first thing I would do is
と
hospital.
りあえずうなかみの崖へ行けば何か思い出せるかもしれないね。
Unless we really are in the tiny 8,000 population town, and it's like, yeah, that would have been like a 3-hour drive. Okay, well, let's talk about Amachi. Hi, can you tell me who you
力になれること
are?
があるかもしれないからいつでもおいで。そう
Okay. Hi, who am I?
どうも崖の上から下の草むらまで落ちたみたいだな。
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna travel to the accident site. Let's just go back.
うなかみの崖へ行ってみます。
そうか、気をつけて。困ったことがあったらいつでも来てくれ。相談に乗るよ。
Is he just gonna stay here, or you're letting us just go?
本当にありがとうございました。行ってきます。
Oh, okay. Alright, I guess we're just going. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful little cliffside. Yeah, no, it's a good thing we landed not in the ocean. I think we might be in this tiny town. Dude, these backgrounds are
ここで天地
amazing.
さんが僕を助けてくれたんだ。
Okay. Well, who can I talk to? Yeah,
寂しい
there's...
な波の音が聞こえて
Oh,
くる。
okay, so talk will work even if there's no people. Got it. It's a talk to yourself thing. Look and examine. Where? Oh, you can actually choose. Okay, so this is interesting. The little pen icon almost makes me think that in the original you had to type in like what they
雲が
were,
見える。
you know?
近いような遠いような遠近感が狂うな。
Do you need glasses? Is there glasses we need to find?
いい眺めだな。
Okay, it's a very pretty... It is. I think that's very beautiful.
ここの海岸はうなかみ海岸というらしい。
I'm trying to think, because well, kami obviously means like God, right? But what does una mean in this case? Because it's not umi, that's
草
ocean.
が生えていないところがある。風や潮の影響だろうか。
I'm sure the salinity from the ocean wind does not do good stuff for grass, right? Let's look at the cliff itself.
崖の上からこの草むらまで4、5メートルぐらいはありそうだ。
Okay. The grass. What's in the
草
grass?
むらがクッションになったおかげで軽い怪我で済んだのかもしれない。
That's some crazy grass. For it to just be minor injuries from a... That is a bad fall, right?
先端が海に突き出してい
See
る。
where the cliff is protruding.
あそこから落ちたら海へ真っ逆さまだろう。
Yeah. That could have been real bad. Dead tree. I didn't even see that tree
あ
there.
の木だけ枯れてしまっている。もう寿命なんだろう
It's
か。
kind of popping out of the wall, which is weird. Is that... Have we looked at everything? I think so. I do wish there was a little thing like modern Ace Attorney where it says, yep, you've clicked on it. I guess the cliff
崖の上
itself.
からこの草むらまで
No, we've seen that there. Okay. All right. Look at the accident site.
天地さんの話だと、僕はこの辺りに倒れていたってことになる。随分寂しい場所だな。波の音しかしない。
This would be a wonderful place for a picnic. Could you imagine? Did you hear something?
ここで天地さんが僕を助けてくれたんだ。
So is this a literal reminder button? Okay, so you can hear something, you said. Okay. Talk. Oh! I was like, talk to who? Talk to what? Hi, who are you?
誰かの声がする。
I guess we'll go. Oh, you can literally hear her way off in the background. Girl.
女の子が叫んでいる。僕を呼んでるのか。
Yeah, let's travel up to her. Top the cliff.
あそこまで行ってみよう。
連絡もしないでどこに行ってたの？心配したんだから。
Oh. You know me? You have the anime mom that dyes hair.
僕を心配。じゃあ、君は僕の知り合いなんですか？
Is there a... Let me just see here. Okay, press start. Okay, okay, wait. It's a good little menu. Change settings. What do we got? Display speed, normal. You can turn... Oh, you can put it to the original music? That's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. That's really good. I'm gonna keep it to the new stuff because I'm actually really enjoying the presentation there. I don't mind fast speed actually because I'm a fast reader. Voice volume a little bit up. It's pretty good so far. I'm just wondering if there is a show background button. Let's try this here. X is auto. Y is that. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm with people and there might be background noise. It's nothing I can do about that. There's gotta be a show background button. They usually have one. I keep pressing different things. Oh, great, I hit... Okay, well, don't press L1. Got it, okay. Let's see here. So let's see here. You're so worried you're worried about me. Do we know each other? What are we talking about? If you're joking, you better stop it right now. Okay. Again, beautiful backgrounds. This will be a good time to check here for the... Okay, don't think there's a show background button. Show control. Oh, show controls. That would probably help. Speed up cursor. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay. Select options. Confirm. Yeah, there does not seem to be that. That's okay. I just like that to make thumbnail making easier. Can we remember anything about her?
何も思い出さない。
Okay. I actually really like the motion graphics on this. Let's look at our surroundings first.
辺りを調べても手がかりらしきものは見つかる。
This is the most precarious looking cliff I've ever seen.
うなかみの崖のてっぺん。
Yeah, right?
ほとんど人の行き来はない。
I'll be honest, I've done a bit of mountain climbing and I look at stuff like that and you just see people walking up there and I'm like, I have no want or desire to do that. I will die. Anyways, hi, let's talk about your name.
君の名前は
That's never a good sign for, for someone who's like, oh, hey, it's you. Where were you? And, the first thing you say is, what's your name? It's like, oh.
何をふざけてるのよ。
Okay.
あなたと同じ探偵事務所の立花あゆみじゃないの。
Your design is quite different. Because I remember, well, let me take a look here. Because I remember Ayumi Tachibana, she was the one that was meant to be in Smash Bros. Right? Ayumi Tachibana Melee. Right? Yeah, her design was quite different in Melee. Mostly because she was in a sailor uniform type thing. Yeah, her and she had kind of shorter hair. Yeah, so but she was the one who was meant to be playable in Smash, which was crazy to consider there. Okay. Yeah, your design is honestly unrecognizable if you ask me. That's fine. Modernization and all. Plus it was only because it was I'm thinking of the 3D Smash model, which itself is a just like 3D representation of 2D art, so it's not even like the real sort of design.
Ayumi-san. ダメだ。思い出せない。
Can you imagine a future where we got her and James Bond in Smash instead of, like, the Fire Emblem characters? We'd be in a very different world.
思い出せないってどういうことなの？
それが。
記憶喪失ですって？
Okay, keep talking. Yeah, let's talk about my amnesia.
僕のことを知っているのなら教えてください。
Okay, so we can sort of see ourselves. God bless this feature. We look like Ritsuka Fujimaru in the drip of Tonoshiki. Got it.
ちょっと待って。その前にあなたがどうして記憶を失ったのか教えて。
詳しいことはわからないんです。気がついたら。
ここからさっきの草むらへ落ちて気を失ったらしいですって。もし
Yeah,
反対
those
側の海の方へ落ちてたら助からなかったわよ。
The rocks and water. That's... I don't know how people can go like cliff jumping into that. I don't know, man.
わかったわ。とにかく一緒に事務所まで来てちょうだい。
So I know it's called Famicom Detective Club because, this is a detective game on the Famicom, but I would be shocked if we go the entire game and the word Famicom never comes up in dialogue. Something about that to me, you'd think they would find a way to bring that in if that's the name of the story, but then again, this is the era of like Famicom Wars, right? Where it's just, well, why is it called Famicom Wars? Because it is a war game on the Famicom, which then became Advance Wars, because it was a war game on the Game Boy Advance. Utsugi Detective Agency. God, that looks so good.
ここが宇津木探偵事務所。
There's beauty in rundown buildings like this, when it's drawn.
本当に何も覚えていないのね。ともかく中に入りましょう。
Well, it's a good thing we found our employer. They should have info for
こ
us.
こは宇津木先生の事務所で私たちの仕事場よ。先生は
Okay.
しばらく出張中だから今はいないの。
Okay, my eye is drawn to that creepy doll.
宇津木先生というのは誰なんだい？
この探偵事務所のボスよ。そしてあなたは先生の助手として活躍していた
Okay,
の。
we were the second in command, I guess.
僕が。思い出せない。
そう。
Okay. Let's hit the remember button. Useful button. I love it. Talk about the office.
ここは宇津木先生の事務所で私たちの仕事場よ。
And,
先生はしば
again,
らく出張中だから
my first
今は
thought
い
is,
ないの。
well, why don't we call him? Oh, right. 80s. About him. Let's
あな
talk
た
about
と先
Utsugi.
生が知り合ったのはあなたがまだ中学生ぐらいの頃の話だそうよ。離れ離れになった両親を探していたあなたはこの町で先生と知り合ったの。
両親を
Well,
探
that
していた。
rules out that method of getting info. Unless we found them.
詳しい
Right?
事情は知らないけれど、そうなんですって。
Never mind.
まだ
Well-
見つかっていなくて、今も探し続けているのよ。
I guess we know why it's called the missing heir. Let's talk about the cliff. Why were we there?
どうしてあの崖来たんだい？
あなたがあそこで誰かに会うと言って電話してきたから
Okay.
連絡を待っていたんだけ
Do
ど
you think we got whacked? Think someone came up and pushed us over the cliff?
何の連絡もないし心配になって。
僕が。 誰かに会う。
Dude, we even got animations. That's
あなた
crazy.
がこれを置いてってくれたから場所の見当はついてたけどね。
Well, let's see. Okay, so let's look at her first.
どうしたの？そんなに見つめられたら恥ずかしいじゃない。
I'm trying to learn who you are. I'm sorry. Okay. I can look at her again.
どうしたの？
Okay, so you can just quickly look at her or click look on her. Okay. What's with the dolls and stuff?
勝手に触っちゃダメよ。もし先生の大事なものなら怒られちゃうわ
Okay.
よ。
All right. Well, I was just looking at it. Documents.
分厚いファイルや書類が詰め込まれている。
Okay, so this is from the era of not the deepest descriptions of stuff, I'm guessing.
特に変わった点はない。
I was hoping we could look and see ourselves. What about the nice sofa?
使い
See,
込まれた感じ
I
がする
wouldn't call
ソファ
that a sofa. Sofas to me have to be at least 2 people wide. That's a chair. That's a comfy chair. Maybe a sofa chair. But I wouldn't call it just a sofa.
どっしりしたテーブルだ。
I was expecting to be like, mahogany, you know? All right, let's take a look at this note here. I can't read that.
綾代と書いてある。
Okay. Well, I hear Ayashiro, and, I'm kind of taking a break from Higurashi right now, but let's just say that sounds similar to what I hear in that one.
出かける直前にあなたが書いたものでしょ？
Okay. Are we just going there? Just right now? I guess so. I mean, the good news is it shows me when the new options are there.
これが記憶を取り戻す手が。よし。明神村へ行ってみよう。
Where is that? Do you know?
名前ぐらい思い出すなきゃどうしようもないわよ。思い出してみて。
Okay, well, now we can remember, I guess? Wait, what? Wait, are we supposed to do the other one? Wait, but what do you mean, the other one? Huh? Wait. What? Huh? What order to play Famicom Detective Club games in? It is recommended you play them in the original release order. Okay. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so apparently it doesn't matter which one you start with? Huh. That's kind of neat. I guess it's like a... Yeah, I'm just looking here, right? Even if okay, so you can either play it in release order or in canon order. So I'm playing in release order. So, I mean, you can check it's not going to exist, right? So that's kind of neat. I guess in that way, it's sort of like, the Link, the Game Boy Color Oracles games, right? Where different order gives a different experience. Personally, I always go in release order. I think release order is the smartest way to do it. So we're going to say no. Please enter your last name. Oh, is it just for that? Wait. Oh. Well, I don't want to put in my real last name. Let's go... No, that's gonna come up. That's gonna come up looking so stupid because they're gonna talk about me as my last name. Let's just go Tanner for my last name, and if it does a first name, then I might go back. Oh, okay, well there we go. Okay, well, great. You know what? Let's do my full legal name. Okay. Sure. Because here's the problem. How are they going to refer to me as? Is it going to be... Sure, let's just do this. Okay. Okay.
そうだ。そう。これが僕の名前だ。あゆみちゃん、明神村へ行ってくれよ。
So I wonder if that just gets the name from it.
気をつけてね。
It's a cool system, and I wonder if it's going to be brought forward for Emio, you know? Well, this place doesn't look scary at all. This is cool. It's also just one of those shocking things that you wouldn't think Nintendo would bring back to the West, you know? Okay. There's a perfect spot for a logo right in the center. Yeah, there we go. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir. I'm still shocked about the whole you can play them in either order thing. It's cool. Chapter 1, The Ayashiro Family. Dude, real ticket guy, not an automated system. Oh, great. Unironically, I want to go back and, because if it's going to use my first name, I unironically want to go back and just skip through everything just to fix my name. Because there's no save button, right? Can I freely change my name? No. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Okay. Kind of in the in-between there. You know, I was kind of excited to go back to Canada to stop hearing the cicadas, and yet here we are. Here we are. Okay. Quit investigation? What does that mean? What? Call and engage. Hi, do you know me? Have I been through here?
すみません。
は、何のご用ですか？
いくつかお聞きしたいことがあるんですが、よろしいでしょうか？
ええ、どうぞ。
All right. Well. Oh, wow. We can really talk about everything and everyone. About Amachi.
さて、どなたでしょうか？
Okay. Well. Ayashiro. Do you know that name?
Ayashiro という言葉に聞き覚えはありま
So
せ
I
ん
guess
か？
this is going to be the litmus test of, is it worth it to ask about everything to everyone? You know?
綾代ですか？
Okay.
綾代家のことでしょう。あそこに見えるあの明神山のふもとの大きな屋敷です。
Oh, right there. Yeah, okay. I was looking way higher up.
確かに大きな屋敷だ。
That is a big mansion. For out here? Okay. Do you know anything about them?
綾代家というのは。
To be honest, I also think we need to go. Okay, let's go. Those bugs are killing me. Okay.
戦国時代はこの辺りの領主だったそうですが、
Oh, okay.
今は日本有数の資産家として有名です。
I'm guessing they were like landlords, essentially, literally lords of the land. Owned the rice fields.
僕はあの家を訪れていたのか。
Okay. Tell me a bit about the village.
ここはどんな村なんですか？
ご覧の通りの静かな村ですが、ここには古くからの因習や気味の悪い言い伝えが今でも語り継がれているんです。
Got it.
詳しく知りたいのでしたら、村の人たちに話を聞いてみてください。
Man, playing this during Higurashi makes me immediately go like, I don't trust this village whatsoever. I'm gonna be looking for a grand conspiracy about, you know, but it's not gonna be a thing.
そういえば、あなた
Okay.
はこの村に来られたことがありましたね。
Okay. That's just it? It just plays that noise and that's it?
いきなりそう言われました。
That's out of nowhere. What? Is there anything more for that?
私
Oh, wait, okay. We have visited. Okay, so that's just saying like the information of like we are, we have been here. Dude, I could not imagine wearing this outfit in what would be this summer heat. That'd be crazy.
駅の向こうに見える山は明神山というらしい。
Okay.
村全体を見下ろしている。
Let's take a look around. Anything on the message board?
書かれているけど忘れてしまっていて読めない。
I don't know. It looks pretty clear to me. Timetables? When's the trains come?
列車の本数は
Yeah.
多いとは言えない。
Yeah, I went out to a kind of a rural Japanese area on my last trip, and it's like, oh, you mean it comes like every hour and a half? Hope you don't miss it.
ご用でしたらこちらで受けたまわりますよ。
And even then, it's like your trains, like you have to be really careful about getting on the ones that, go to your station because some of them skip stations. It was an experience. Anything in the remember button?
ここに来たことがあった。
Okay, got it. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just not used to it being just like, okay, you have to remember this is a Famicom game, so it is going to be little amounts of information, and then you just get to where you have to go.
いえいえ、お気をつけて。
All right. Ayashiro Residence. This is a crazy Western style mansion out here.
綾代家。メモにあった綾代というのがここのことで間違いないだろう。ここが綾代家か。とにかく話を聞いてみよ
They just let us in, I guess.
う。ごめんください。
Is it going to be butler?
はい。
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? It's not the butler design I would have expected. But
この家の執事だろうか。
is he?
門構えにふさわしいきっちりした身なりの
I guess because it's the summer, they let them take off the suit pretty much.
どこへ行っておられたのですか。
Whoa. Wait,
心
what?
配しておりましたよ。
Oh.
とにかくどうぞこちらへ。
Huh. Well, we might get some answers. Okay, so yeah, we can really see us now.
この人は僕を知ってるみたいだけど。
それで何か分かったことはございましたでしょうか。
I found out negative information. And by that I mean I've literally lost the information. And by that I mean I don't know who I am.
すみません。あなたは僕のことをご存知なんですか？
Oh, is it not all voiced anymore? Sir, what are you talking about?
実は僕。
記憶喪失。
No, it was just that line was implied, I guess.
では依頼した調査の内容や私の名前まで忘れてしまわれたのですか。
Okay. Requested. I thought it was saying that I'm from this house. Which, immediately though, of course my brain goes to, have long lost parents and now we have this mysterious house of rich people, and it's called the Missing Heir. I don't want to immediately put two and two together and solve the mystery in a second, but at the same time this is an NES game. There's a full chance that it's just that deep. Anyways, talk about the, what's the request?
よくお聞きください。私の依頼を受けたあなた様は調査内容を聞くために先日この屋敷へいらっしゃいました。
So he's giving us the Sir Tanner not as a you are my person I serve as a butler, but as a you are the person I hired and I'm just a butler who refers to that as
その調査
everyone.
内容というのは先日亡くなりました当家の
Kiku
主
Ayashiro. Okay.
思い出してくださいませ。
Please remember, do I need to press the remember button now?
お医者様は心不全と診断されましたが 私には
What if there's a
ただの病死とは思えないの
what
で
if
す。
there's a serial cliff pusher? Right? The because you can have the subway slammer, but then the cliff. I'm trying to think of a C word that means to like to push, to shove, right? Oh, cliff top clamberer, you know?
つまりキクさんは何者かによって。
それを調査していただこうとこの屋敷へお呼びしたのです。
Can you imagine hiring someone and then like a week later they come back and they're like, I don't know who I am. Like, you'll get your money back. Well, I assume the money hasn't been exchanged yet, right? I assume detectives get paid when it's done? Maybe? I mean, that just reminds me of the story that just happened of like the flying teacher who was training a student to fly a plane and like jumped out and said like, I leave it all to you, and jumped out and killed them, you know, himself. And it's like, oh, well, what do you do in that case?
それなのにこんなことになろうとは。ちょうどここまでお話しさせていただいた時、あなた様にどなた様からかお電話がかかってまいりました。その電話の後、重要な情報が手に入るかもしれないとおっしゃって、この屋敷を出て行かれたのはありませんか？
I actually think we were called out and it was a hit. I think that's what happened. We were looking into something we shouldn't, right? Tell me about Kiku.
菊様は綾代商事の会長でしたが、
Okay. Oh, this is now a corporation. Okay, it's not just a family, it's a
心臓が
corp.
弱って
Okay.
おられたのです。そこで遺言書を作成されたのですが、遺言公開の直後に
I
ご自分
mean,
の寝室へ
I don't
亡
think
くなられ
that's
てしまったのです。
too weird. Because if she knew her time was coming, that's why she might have got that will written up, you know?
ここまでお話ししてもまだ思い出していただけませんか？
Okay. Hey, do you know stuff about me?
宇津木探偵事務所の方でしょ。調査の依頼をさせていただきました。
Okay. That's it? Anything?
さあ、
Okay.
別にこれといって。
Well, I can now click the remember button.
そうだ。確かにここで依頼を受けた。
I feel like anytime they say in dialogue to please remember, I can now click the remember button, and there we go.
そしてあなたは善蔵さんでしたね。
Zenzo, okay. Not exactly a Jeeves
思い
name.
切ってお話ししてよかった。
I guess in Japan they don't use Jeeves, they use Sebastian. That's their go-to butler name. Important notes are saved in the notepad. Okay, if you want to look at the notepad screen, plus during the game to display the menu. On the menu, look at notepad and press A to view the notes. Press B to return. Okay. So we can now look here to be like, well, let's look at the notepad. Oh, 17. Okay, works at the agency like me, is worried about me. Amachi, 38, the man who saved me after I passed by the cliff, lives in an apartment near there. Zenzo Tanabe, suspicious and asked me to investigate. 76, wow. Head of the failure, deceased cause of death, heart failure. Heart was weak due to old age. From the testimony, shortly after revealing her own will, suddenly died in her room. Don't know anything, 38. I work as an assistant, Ayumi's testimony. Away on a long business trip investigating Ayashiro family. They're one of the most prominent wealthy families in Japan. They reside in a mountain. About me. Oh, there we are. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. I look like a character from the Trails series. Fell from the top of the cliff and landed on the grass. Was saved by a man named Namachi. Lost memories from impact. Worked as an assistant. I do like the fact that it says testimony because that might not... It might not be real, you know? Met Detective Utsugi while searching for long-lost parents after junior high. Was supposed to meet someone at Unakami Cliff. There was a memo written about the village in Ayashiro. I remember my name! I was investigating the death of Kiku. The man who hired me is the family butler. Oh, wait, there was... It lights... Oh, that's cool, actually. Wait, that's cool. It lights up to show relations to characters. That's a really good feature. And he's the clerk. He did it. I don't trust him. Okay. Is this the save button? Like, I don't... Because there's no save button here. I'm assuming you right? I'm looking. I don't see anything else. So I'm assuming this is the save button. I don't know. Anyways, hi, let's talk. About the will. Yeah. Is there any family that it would go to? Oh, okay. Well, she does have them. Can you tell us about the relatives, maybe? And are they here? Kanji, Jiro, and Azusa Kasuga. Okay, so they're doing the thing where they do, like, because in dialogue it's Azusa Kasuga, but in the writing, but then when you listen, it's Kasuga Azusa. So they're doing the flip there. So that's the problem, is whenever you do a game like this, it's like, are we changing it to North American first name, last name? You know, it's fine. That's why I got confused earlier. No children, grandchildren, but her nephews and niece, yeah. Okay. Talk. Remember anything else? Okay. Okay, so quit investigation. Oh, it is the save button. Okay. That's the weirdest save button. I get that would have been what it would be back in the day. Right? Literally it would be quit to then play more later, but like I feel like we could have updated that. Okay. So, is there anything else to talk about? Yeah, we did that one already. They know. Okay. Yeah. Is there more to press on them? Okay. Okay, so you can click on stuff for more info, maybe, I guess? Yeah, okay, so we already saw that there. Okay. I guess we'll just keep clicking. Yeah. Okay, relatives. Oh, here we go. Tell me more. Here we go. Current CEO. Okay. See, and of course, though, my brain's kind of in Ace Attorney mode. So, like, I thought of, like, Red White. And I'm like, he's probably not going to be a crazy figure like that, right? I don't think we're going to be getting too many of those. Managing director. Don't know what that exactly means. I was going to say, she sounds like she's, yeah, in a different family there. Okay. Anything more about myself? No, that's the same. Anything to remember? So I'm guessing now what we can do, is there anything else about the relatives? Okay, yeah, so you do want to click on some multiple times. Okay. Oh, good, we have at least 8 points of contact. Great, never mind. Hopefully she's not at a cliff. Okay. Okay. Oh. Sure, we can do a bit of investigationing. Okay. There we go. Travel to the bedroom. You know, I didn't expect it to look like this from the outside of the house, I'm gonna be real. For such a Western-looking house, I didn't think it would be like this. Then again, I think of, like, my grandparents have a Western-style house, as we are in Canada, and they have a room not unlike this. And I thought it was normal growing up. I thought it was normal. We are white.
布団の上で亡くなっておられました。
Like, so much of my life can be explained by that. I've told the story before about how my grandma was given the key to Kyoto from the mayor, and how I have it. It's mine now. It's very strange. Anyways, tell me more about some stuff here.
私にはちょっと
Okay.
わかりかねますが、
Because we're always asking about Amanchi there. Right? Why is Amanchi always an option? That's strange. Also, can I just say,
私にはちょっ
Like,
とわかりかねますが、
this face with this dialogue just reminds me of the, like, the one comic of the guy, like, oh, he's powering up and he's like, and then the old man's like, I don't know, that's scary, right? That's all it reminds me of. About the family.
この屋敷には他にも住んでいる人がいるんですか？
屋敷には私の他に
Okay.
茜というお手
Kind of a
伝い
big
がおりま
place
す。
for 2 housekeepers, and that's
菊様
that.
が亡くなっておられることに 最初に気づい
I'm
た
going
の
to
は
assume that the house
茜。
bill.
第一発見者か。
Okay.
ぜひ茜さんにもお話を伺いたい。
今はあいにくと出かけておりま
Boy,
すが、
everyone sure is
間もなく
busy.
戻ると思います。
Okay. Tell me about Akane if you have
菊
anything.
様のご遺体を発見したのは茜です。
What's that? Okay. Cause of death?
熊田先生は
Dr. Kumada.
心不全
Okay.
に間違いないとおっしゃいましたが、
熊田先生。
Okay, well, that's someone else there. Do you know, is he
熊
trustworthy?
田先生というのは
菊様のかかりつけの先生で、
Only
この
doctor in the
村
village.
で
Well, he
ただ
better
一
be.
人のお医者様です。熊田医院という病院を経営しておられます。
全蔵さんから聞
We'll
ける話を
definitely
伺いたい。
try and go there when
一
possible.
度熊田先生に
Oh, we will,
会
we
っ
will.
ていただけませんか？
そうしてみます。
Okay. But first off, call and engage. Kamada. Oh. Well, we could do that thereafter. For now, let's look and examine. First up at Zenzo. Anything to say about him?
林家の執事
Uh-huh.
全蔵さんだ。
We're not getting detailed, funny descriptions at all. What about the scroll? That's a beautiful
山が
scroll.
書かれた掛け軸だ。
Yeah, it's quite nice. That's just saying what it is. You know what? I bet you it's saying what it is just for the fact that it's like, on the NES, you might have not, well, Famicom, you might not have been able to tell.
この本だけ放り出されている。読みかけだったんだろうか。
Not gonna look at it? Not gonna see it's a book called, like, How to Fake Your Death and Write a Will?
古そうなモノクロの写真が並んでいる。
See, here's where I stand on something here. He used the Japanese, like, well, the English loan word monochrome, and they used monochrome for the translation instead of black and white. That's good. I like that. I really hate when they use English loan words, then go out of their way to not use them. Can I look at the fish? I want to click on the fish. Damn, I missed.
何か跳ねたような。きっと恋でも。
Koi are so funny.
緑の
Actual
美しい山だ。
catfish. Lantern.
灯籠は苔むしている。
Very observant, buddy.
緑の美しい庭だ。
Okay. I don't think there's anything else for that. Anything to remember? Great. Good stuff. Can we call him?
わざわざ来てもらうのも悪いな。こちらから病院に出向こう。
Okay. Travel? Let's head to the clinic then.
全蔵さん、熊田医院の場所を教えてください。
わかりました。
That is a small town clinic, all right. Yo, Jams?
熊田医院はここだな。かなり年季の入った病院だ。こんにちは。
はい、今日はどうされました？
The filled-in Dharma doll is interesting. My eye is drawn to that. Did someone's wish or dream come true?
すみません。僕は患者ではなくて熊田先生にお会いしたいのですが。
Oh,
もしやお前さんが探偵か？君、こちらの探偵さんのことはわしに任せておけ。
わかりました。
this is so high quality. Like okay, like I look at this and my brain goes to like this is almost vanillaware, you know?
改めて
Like it's obviously not that stylized or animated, but it's just really solidly done.
よろしくお願いします。善蔵さんから依頼を受けました。探偵事務所のものです。
Okay. Well, first off, I always like to look and examine first.
熊田先生だ。明神村と
Okay.
一人もいい。
I'm gonna keep looking because eventually there might be actually like, you know, observations about like, you know, oh, he looks, you know, he's unkempt in a way that looks untrustworthy or something, right? But I guess not. X-ray?
うわ、骸骨の写真だ。
Whoa, got a little scared there for a
妙
second.
な言い方をするやつじゃの。
Wait, he actually didn't know? That's very funny. It's a map of the area that
医療
might
機関のマップのようだ。
actually be good to have. Oh, hey, maybe not. Binders.
待て待て、勝手に触るんじゃない。
What if there's information in there? Who cares about patient confidentiality? We're in a tiny town. No one's gonna know.
覗き見は感心せんぞ。こいつはカルテじゃからな。
I like how he's actually like, hey, stop that. Stop that.
休館の連絡もあったりするんでな。ここにも電話を置いとるんじゃ。
Can you imagine that? A future where everyone has a phone by their side at all times? That's crazy. Shelf.
いろいろな薬がいっぱい並んでいる。触らない方がいい。
Come on, bud, have a bit of fun. What else can you do in a small town? Blackboard?
予定表だろうか。いろいろと書き込まれている。
Yeah, the only guy in a small village would do that. The window here.
窓からは立ち並ぶ木々が見える。
Okay. Curtain.
病院だけあってカーテンも埃っぽくなく清潔。
True. You don't want them dirty for obvious reasons.
眠くてもそこで寝られると困るぞ。
No, I was just looking at the bed. Can a man not examine a bed?
パイプ椅子が置かれている。
Okay. I see. I like to click on stuff just for the fact that it says a lot about the character, you know?
ほらほら、わしの机をごちゃごちゃい。
Okay. Basket there.
荷物を置くカゴだ。
Okay. I think that's about it there. Take? Wait, can I take stuff? Can I steal your phone?
こらこら、わしの。
No, okay. Can I can I take the map?
これは取れそうに。
Okay. Can I take the x-ray?
これは取れそう。
Okay. Wait, can I take the stool?
これは取れそう。
Okay, no. I was like, man, all right. Well, that's an interesting one. Let's talk first.
綾代家の執事から連絡をもらっとるぞ。聞きたいことがあるそうじゃな。
Okay. Anything else for the Yashiro
聞きたい
family?
ことがあるそうじゃな。
Yes. Yes, about Kiku.
念のためにお聞きしますが、キクさんの死因は心不
Can a
全
small town doctor even like confirm that fully?
心不全じゃ。とはいうものの、こんな急に亡くなられるほど悪かったわけでもないんじゃが。
There wasn't a little girl running around with a syringe, right?
まあ、時が時じゃか
And
ら。
is her neck okay?
執事が不自然と思う気持ちもわからんではないがの。
Okay. Anything else?
菊さんの死因は心不全じゃ。
Okay, so you'll want to do them twice, and then if there's a curt one-word answer, then it's done.
遺言
Like
書について
one-line answer.
何かご存知ですか？
いや、わしは菊さんの単なる主治医じゃからな。しかし、
Okay.
なんともな。遺言を公開
Again, though, I don't know.
亡くなられたとはな。
I mean, I've not died myself, so I can't, you know, I can't go into the exact details, but I feel like if someone wrote their will and now that they know they have no responsibility, then it makes sense they would die. It's sort of like when, you know, you finish up all your work and then you can rest easily, you know? And again, I've not died to know if that's a thing, but
遺言を公開した晩に亡くなられたと。
Okay. Yeah, so always check for double. Anything else?
現像から何を聞いたか知らんが、奴の取り越し苦労じゃよ。
Okay.
ああ、
Okay.
綾代家といえば、春日あずさが喉を痛めて、今ここに来とるぞ。
Wait, is she right behind the curtain?
春日あずささん。菊さんの。
Damn. Okay, if she's just right here, then that's good. So wait, I can take him places? Okay, the fact you can seemingly take people is crazy.
春日あずささんとお話しさせてもらえませんか？
わしに断ることはないぞ。本人。
Yeah, she's right there. Hello.
私が春日あずさだけど。
Oh, your voice is familiar.
僕は宇津木探偵事務所の者です。
You know,
ちょっとお尋ねしたいのですが。
I know by ages. Like when I hear niece, I didn't expect someone who was, also old. But by ages, that would make sense.
ああ、あなたが全蔵が雇ったっていう探偵さんなのね。
Okay, no, your voice is extremely familiar. I'm gonna look this up. Azusa Kasuga Famicom Detective Club voice. Very familiar. Atsuko Tanaka. Oh yes, it's the voice of Castor in Stay Night, who she just passed away not too long ago. But that's why it sounded so familiar, I guess we can I'm really worried to pull it up here, but at least I got a few here. Okay, so Amanchi is Tomokazu Sugita. That's crazy. That's not one I would expect. We are Megumi Ogata. We're Nagito. Nagito Komeda. Because of course we are. Kanemata. Yeah, young fella voice. For sure. Oh, Shinji, we're Shinji Ikari. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, he's also Makoto Naegi. Okay, we are Mr. Investigation voice. I'm not going to look too much into that, though. Okay. Let's talk about the family.
最近、綾代家の周辺で何か不審な出来事や気になることはありませんでしたか？
さあ、私は村に住んでいるわけじゃないから知らないわ。兄さんや次郎も遺言を聞きにここまで来たのよ。遺言公開の晩、私たち兄弟3人はみんな屋敷に泊まったわ。こんなことはめったにないこと。
Well, that does lead to 3 suspects.
それじゃあ、菊さんの亡くなられた夜、皆さん屋敷にいらっしゃったんですね。
何よ。私たちが何かやったとでも言うつもり。
Listen, I'm a detective. That's my job.
冗談はよしてよね。
Okay. Anything else with the family?
遺言公開の晩。
Okay. I do like that, where if you just do it and it's only one line to be like, no, you did this, you're good.
おばさま？綾代家の主で綾代商事の会長。でも今ではお墓の中。確かにタイミングが良すぎたかもね。遺言公開の晩に突然亡くなったんだから。
Okay. Anything else?
綾代家の主で綾代商事。
Okay. But the will? What was in it?
遺言書の内容についてお聞きしたいのですが。
遺言の内容を話せですって？
Because I don't know where they
そんな面倒な
are.
ことごめんだわ。
Anything else? Oh, right. Yeah, right. Okay.
あまり喋らせないでよ。探偵だかなんだか知らないけど。
That's fair.
喉を痛めておるんじゃ。それほどひどくはないが。
I didn't even consider that.
そうそう。菊さんは近くの神楽寺に埋葬されたんじゃ。
Sounds like that's the next place for us to go. Anything else for what they know? Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Interesting. Well, okay. I feel like that's where we're going to call this then for now before we head off to the next area, right? Thank goodness I can rotate my saves too. That's going to be useful. But yeah, sounds good, guys. We'll be continuing on with more of the Famicom Detective Club here as we continue looking into this mysterious death, which I still don't trust. Here's the thing. My brain immediately goes to, okay, so it's gone now, but the fact that I could talk about Amanchi to everyone makes me go, that's a bit strange. That's a bit weird, right? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time for some more. Ciao.